Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is our day 16 and today we are going to learn about sets. So this is the chart you have saw in my previous videos. Here we have primitive and non-primitive data types. So today we are going to cover another data type from non-primitive section. So we are going to cover sets, which is a key concept in Python and you will use it several times. So let's continue with sets. So sets. In our previous videos, we saw primitive data types. Now today we will discuss about sets, which are a part of non-primitive data types. Sets are similar to lists, but they cannot have duplicate elements. Each element should be unique. So here, below the code, I have mentioned the syntax of sets. So you can see numbers is a set where I have numbers starting from 1 to 5 and another set where we have set of names. So these are two sets. So without any ado, let's get started and let's explore sets in depth.
Hey guys, so here we are with our computer. So today we are going to learn about sets, which is another non-primitive data type. Okay, so let us open Visual Studio Code. Here I have this code from my previous video. If you haven't watched it yet, then you can find the link in the I button now. And if you haven't accessed my Python programming playlist, then you can find the link in the description below. Okay, so with that said, let us continue with sets. So what are sets? You have learned sets in your school mathematics. Okay, so sets are basically just similar to lists, but they cannot have duplicate items. Okay, so if I will create a set, let's say numbers, and we create sets with these curly brackets, and in here let us create these values, let's say 1 2 3 4 and 5. Okay, so this is a set and let me print this set now. So if I will print this numbers, let's say numbers. Okay, so we have this numbers set here. Let us print it. Okay, so as you can see, we can get the set itself, no problem at all. Now if I will add this 1 again and let's say 3 again, 2 again, or 4 again and 2 again, okay, then now we have these duplicate items, okay, in this set. So now if I will run this set again, okay, so let me clear it and let me show you. I am running it again. So you can see the same output as earlier. So we are not able to see these items here. Why? Because set each item is unique. Sets do not support duplicate items. Okay, so you cannot have 1 twice or 2 twice or thrice or more than once. Okay, so no character can be present in a set more than once. Okay, each character must be unique. So for that, because of that, we cannot see this 1 3 4 2, and because we have it already here. Okay, so just like that, you cannot add duplicate items in your sets. So now we have this set of numbers. Okay, so there are multiple methods which we need to use, okay, which we need to see. So first of all, let me show you another example of sets. So let us create names set. So now we have a set of names. Let's say Python, let's say Java, let's say C and Swift. Okay, so here I have this set of names. Now if I will print these names, you can see the similar output here. Okay, so you can see these names have been printed here. So now I cannot have this item twice, as you know. Okay, so I cannot have this this string again. So if I will add Python again, if I will add Python again, you can see we simply have this Swift, Java, C, Python. We do not have this Python twice. Okay, but now as you can see, if I will run this, now you can see Python, because this item is not equal to this, because this, here it starts with lowercase p and in here it starts with uppercase p. Therefore these two items are not unique now. That's why we can add these two items, but we cannot add two similar items. Okay, so that's what we need to remember first. So with that, let us create our set again. So if I will create numbers, let's create number set 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so we have this number set which has these 4 characters or these 4 items here. Now let us use some methods. Okay, so in our previous videos for lists, we have seen that how we can add elements. So let us add 5 to this numbers. Okay, so we can add 5 with using this add method, and we can simply add an element. So we can add our characters or elements with using this add method. So as you can see now, we have these 5 characters or 5 elements in this set, and initially we just had 4. So with using this add method, we can add characters or elements, you can say. Then there is another method or there is another method basically. So you can add numbers dot update. You can update this, okay, and you can basically add another set or another integer as well. So you can add numbers dot update, or you can add 6, let's say, because if we will add 5 again, then it will show 5 just once. So int objective, sorry, so you can add a set here directly. So just like this, let's add 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Okay, 10. So you can see here it says iterable. Okay, so you need to add an iterable which is integer. Iterable means something which can be looped, okay, or something on which we can use loops. So if I will run this now, you can see our set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So just like that, we can add elements to our numbers set, okay, to our set. Now we will learn how to remove elements. Okay, so you can simply, and you also have that way that you can create numbers or a is equal to list, and you can pass these numbers here. So these numbers will be converted to list, and then you can use this append method, and you can add any number you want. So let us add 11 here. Okay, so we have added 11, and then we will again save this numbers is equal to set of a. Okay, so set is again a built-in function in our Python which will convert the given value to a set. Now let us run this, and now you can see 11 added here. So you can convert this in a list as well and add, but that's not the ideal way. You should add elements with using this add method. Okay, now this set is unordered, okay, and that's why you cannot access each element with using its index. So you cannot simply print this numbers 1 here or numbers 0. So this will not work. So let me run this code again. Now you can see an error, set object is not subscriptable. So you cannot use this accessing method. So for that you need to loop over it using for loop or while loop. Okay, so you need to loop over this set. So you can add your items with using this methods, these two approaches. So let me add here ways to add an item. Okay, so these are some methods. Now we will learn how to remove items. Okay, so we have this list now 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we can use remove item first of all. So we can do numbers dot remove. So with using this numbers dot remove, we can pass an element. So let's say 2. So now if I will save this and if I will run this, you can see 1, 3, 4. We do not have 2 here. Okay, so just like that we can remove our element with using this remove method. Then we have numbers dot pop. So this pop method here, if we use this pop method on the set, it will basically remove any element, or because our sets now are not subscriptable and not ordered. So that's why we cannot pass an index number here. So indexing is not supported. So if we run this, we can see 3 and 4 now because 1 is removed from this set. Okay, so as you can see, we have removed 2 and 1 from our set. So let us run this again. You can see, let me just clear this out. Okay, so now let me run this again. You can see 3 and 4 here. So now what we have removed items with using pop and remove method. So now let us use another method. Okay, so if we use numbers dot clear, okay, so numbers dot clear, then it will remove all the elements from the set. So you will simply see a set. Okay, it will remove all the elements basically. Now we have another method here, so let us run this again. Okay, so we have this set. Now we have another method which is delete. You can delete these numbers with using this delete keyword, as we did so in our lists. Okay, so you can use this, and numbers is not defined. Why numbers is not defined? Because we have deleted this numbers here. Okay, so you can remove your set with using these methods. Then you can perform some functions on your sets as well. So now let us create a set, let's say A, and we have this set A which have these 1 2 3 4 values. Now we also have set B which will have, let's say, 5 6 and 7 values. Okay, so now we have these two sets here, A and B. Now we can perform some operations, like we can get the union of these sets, we can get the intersection, we can get the difference and symmetric difference as well. So for that we need to use these. We can also use the functions, but we have some operators which I am going to show you in a minute. So here let me add a comment: operations on sets. Okay, so these are the operations. So you can print union. Okay, so let me print union of these sets. Okay, and you can print this union basically with using this syntax. So you can add first set, then you can add this vertical line which is located below the backspace and above the enter key on your keyboard, and then you can add B here. Okay, so with this you will get the union of these sets. So you can, as you can see, union is the is basically the addition of these two sets, or the union, you can say. So here we can see the 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 as the set. Okay, then you can have union here. Then let us see how we can print the intersection. So you can get intersection with using this syntax. So similarly you need to change this vertical line with this AND. Okay, so with using this AND sign you can see the intersections are. So currently we do not have any intersection, but if we will add let's say 4 here and 1 here. Now let me run this code again. Now you can see 1 and 4 are the intersection, because 1 and 4 is present in set B and set A as well. So this is present in both the sets, that's why we get intersection as 1 and 4. Okay, so that's the intersection. Now we have another one, the third operation, which is difference. Okay, so you can simply get the difference with using minus sign. So now let us run it. So as you can see, 2 and 3 is the difference. Okay, because this 4 and 1 is common, and these basically this is the difference between the set. Okay, so let us see what is this. Okay, okay, so basically if you remove this set from this set, okay, then 2 and 3 will remain in separate set, and that's why we can see 2 and 3 here. Now we have another thing which is symmetric difference. So let me add symmetric difference here. So symmetric difference, and now we have for symmetric difference we have this sign which is located on number 6 on your keyboard, not on numpad. Okay, on top of the T or Y character on your keyboard. Now let us run this, and you can see symmetric difference is this 2 3 5 6 7. Okay, and what is this 2 3 5 6 7? This is the these are the elements of these both of these sets basically, and if you basically this is the you can say this is the addition or union of these two sets without the intersection. Okay, so these intersection elements are removed from the set. so you can get this. So that's why you have these two sets basically. So these are the 4 operations which you can perform using this operators method as well, or you can also print this with another method which I'm going to show you right now. So okay, this is the first method, okay, which is convenient a lot. Then you have the second method. So what you can do is you can use the union function. So a dot union, okay, a dot union, and you can pass another set b, and you can simply store it in a variable, let's say union, okay, and now let us print this union. So union, okay, so if I will print this, let us run this, and as you can see the same output is here. Now you can also use intersection like this, dot intersection, and instead of this union let us say intersection. Then you can similarly have difference, then you similarly have symmetric difference, okay. So let me just say symmetric difference because that will be a very horrific name for our variable, that will be a very bigger name for our variable. So you can use these methods as well, so dot union, dot intersection, and you can print them as well. So you can simply print, okay, intersection, then you can print difference, and then you can print symmetric difference, okay. So with this you will see the same output as this. So let me just uncomment this code, and now let me run this. So as you can see now, okay, so we have the intersection as this and this, okay, so we have these two common, okay, these two are same. Then we have we have union as this, we have intersection as this, we have difference as this, and we have symmetric difference as this. So these are the 4 methods which you can perform on your sets. So with that we have successfully learned about sets, we have gained the knowledge which we needed about sets. So with that we have successfully completed our today's video. So thank you for watching guys, I will see you in the next video.